check, and I'm back. All right. All right. We're back. We just had our little trip to LA. Now we're back in the game, baby. We're back. We're on the bye week. We're trying to get into the top 25. The votes that were just on the outside with the media, aka the AP. And the coaches poll were just on the outside, same spot, 28th. 28th. Conference. I guess not enough conference games have occurred for that to pop up yet. And Heisman votes, we're not in there yet. One of our guys is going to get here, but at least they kicked out this being 3 guys from Florida State. So things are changing. And Connor Duff, one of my great understudies, he's up there doing his thing. So, hey, I probably should have scheduled to play them, but I decided, hey, I just want to stay out the way the first season. Just in case, I don't make it the next season, I'll come back. It'll be Marshall versus Western Kentucky, and I'll get it popping. But let me get to this recruiting. Actually, for a second, because I have unlocked Scheme Guru. Whoa. There we go. I have unlocked Scheme Guru. Is there anything up here I want to get? But currently I'm at 20, so why not waste it? But let's see. Fatigue. Fast tempo. Chance to see defense's shell in the hurry up. That's good. Best for defense. They can't see the shell in the hurry up. Alright. Delayed defenders. Pass game defense. This is what I need. 10 yards or less. Up to 20 yards. Anywhere. Chance for protection from post-snap. Blitz detection. Ooh wee. Increase in catching ability. Ground and pound. This is what we need. Just running into them. Slam, slam, slam. And they all just get more and more tired as we keep running down their throats. Crowd noise. Fewer penalties. Not really too much of something I need. But let's just keep it flowing and going. But let's recruit. Let's see what we can shake and bake out of here. All right, got the recruiting done for the bye week. I'm pretty sure some good things are happening. We might get a couple guys. Well, maybe I'll lower some things. We might not get a couple guys signed, but hopefully they'll be close enough. Hey, 5-star out of Boise, Idaho. Boise State couldn't get him. We got him. Perfect, 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 perfect. Got a got a big time 5-star man, especially in the O line, just in case I don't make it. It'll be good to go. Now let's. Oh, looky there, looky there. Some folks had to drop out. Now we are in, baby. We are number 24 and the AP poll. Let's see, coaches poll. I guess a lot of big losses happened last week. Let's see, coaches poll. Did we sneak our way in? We sure did. Look at that. Sometimes you don't got to pray for your success. You got to pray for others' downfalls, and you can get the things you want. Let's see, Heisman race. Let's see if one of my guys sort of snuck in here. Nah, Florida State is losing some steam though. Look, out of all places, Washington. Uh, I guess. I guess it's a good game. Oh, two wide receivers from Washington. I just realized that. That's kind of that's a little trippy. Two wide receivers in the Heisman race for the same team. That's some Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt type stuff for Kurt Warner. But let me get to recruiting, make my team better. So in case I don't make it, my team's I can build something that's good enough to keep going. All right, that week of recruiting felt a little interesting, but hey, it's game time, so whatever happens, what recruiting happens, but the game is the game, ain't it? So we got Illinois coming in. Well, Illinois. I don't know why I put the extra S on it, alright. And they got their unis. Flopping our unis, and they wouldn't wear nothing special, just the Big Ten opener. Actually, they might wear something special to start the Big Ten opener. Let's see what they got in here. They wouldn't wear that. That'd be a home game. Let's see. Sometimes you gotta go through this manually, like one by one, because, wait, hold on. We got here 60s throwback, 70s throwback, 90s throwback, 100-year helmet. Yeah, see, that's why you gotta go through the stuff like manually. Sometimes you won't have it in a full grouping. I guess for this, they might go with the 60s throwback. I'm not well, but there we go. Okay.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, showtime, baby. We got the ball first. I don't like getting the ball first, but fuck it. They want to see who we are and what we do. Billy Dempsey gonna lead the offense back out here, baby.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
So Billy Moultrie. He can show us stats because that boy been toting that rock for me, baby.
Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
First play. You don't give it to the boy.
This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. He might even.
Yeah, that's right. I should have reset the depth chart because my center was out for the season. Oh, beautiful hole. Pause.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start.
He's on him, so I'm not gonna throw it.
Win our conference. Well, this is
oh man, I messed with that run a little bit. That's on me. 3rd and inches, good grief.
When you get in conference plays, you start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that that you
oh, that's just for the season. I was about to say in a week 10 solo tackles. That boy putting in work.
Players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship.
Here we go.
Teams feel like they've got
he's playing off, so I might throw it to him.
In conference this year, but it all starts today.
Come on, stay in bounds. There we go.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice job by the QB there going through his progression. He was looking somewhere else to go with the football. No one open except the big fella, the tight end. No
Willie Dempsey. Get them all a little shook.
We're not going to see many first downs come easier than that one.
There we go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Ah, I should have threw it a lot earlier. Had that deep down the side.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks need time.
See Moultrie still in here, yep.
That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
To the ground with the back.
Nope, shook a little too much. And now I'm getting set back. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? All right, deep flood. I like that. Deep flood concept. Let's see. I don't think that linebacker's blitzing, but I probably should ID him. Just for the sake of IDing him.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Ooh, tight window. And he's still up.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 15.
Is that Godet? Is that Godet or Drogba?
A Drogba. Make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got to
yeah,
complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback checking off.
I believe you got the sauce, Godet. Oh no!
And they get the sack right out of the game.
I wasn't even looking for the route at the point that I saw. Saw that lineman just came in there and blew everything up. No time. All right, toss it out to the mulch man, baby.
Trying to beat him to the left.
Oh, yeah, they were all out there. I should have just cut that back up or spun.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative.
Not even really looking for nothing too special to happen here. He's gonna run the play, get some yards, get out of here.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, he barely held on to it.
Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's not even pressing. Let's just.
On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Get some water
shorter than I wanted that to be. A lot shorter than I wanted that to be. Probably should have counted for the win, but it happens.
So Illinois' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a
Let's
look
come
at
out here,
the
show them how we do
players
it.
for this game. David, what do you look for to make an impact?
Defensive stop for ourselves, like they just got. We're good to go. Now we're the number 11 toughest place to play. Number 12 to start the season.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for
What?
their respective
They want to give me the
football
sack?
teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates
I know it's rainy, but he ain't that
towards them,
slippery.
they step up in big games like this.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking the blitz, makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
All right.
Good job running tough and behind his pass.
Can't complain. Decent running play.
I know
But they aren't really doing something too special, so I'm going to come in, get a lot more guys on the box, see what happens.
Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He'll try it again.
Not enough guys in the box, apparently.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they
That's
have,
my tackle.
it's gonna open up the play.
Didn't pick up a lot.
Slipped right through my fingers.
Just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Still running. I don't blame him. There we go.
Really nice stop.
There we go. I'm in there. I'm getting some action, baby.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Dropping back.
Getting here. I want to be in the game. About to say he's only got the check down. Good for us.
Good tackle there to stop him.
Let's go hunt down safe.
Now they have to make a call. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Probably missing. I tried to let it go, and I called the fair catch.
Not able to pop
The game didn't register that. All right.
ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll try
See
to put
Willie
something
D.
together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He's going to take off.
There we go, just slide.
Run and gain, and he gets
Just
down
slide.
to avoid taking punishment.
Let the clock run out. Tight lock first quarter.
Defense has
We
dominated
got 2 recruits
the early
visiting,
part
so
of
we
this game,
can't lose
and the
this one.
stats point that out emphatically.
There's one way to go. There's always one way to go. Let's get the ball to the mulch, man, baby.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter.
In all the games I attended, we never did that. Not
He'll
this
start
year.
the drive here with first down to open this period.
About to say he's out there alone. Why not?
Looking to move it through the air. Going downfield for the big play.
Ah,
Through his fingers, incomplete.
nothing wrong. Just a 50-50 ball.
Huge gain to
Not
be
upset about it.
on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the
Ah,
field,
damn it.
stretch it
I
vertically,
should have tossed it to the tight end.
It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover.
Oh, man. He made a play.
Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Because, man, that goose was cooked on the right side.
Today in this game, wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't
Man, he came through and made a play for
a bit
them.
of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Where was he even sitting at? Yep. Man, if I put a little bit more air into that, that might have been completed. Or could have still been picked off, who knows.
Here comes the Illini.
Man, but they got short in field. They are
After punting the
chomping
last
at the
time
bit.
they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense
Oh,
better be
no.
licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all
Ooh,
game.
man.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football.
Illinois out here giving me fits like they got Juice Williams still back there.
As Illinois comes to the line. Pushes toward the goal line.
Ah, man.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Illini.
And the big house just got silent. That's not good. That is not good.
Field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a
Turnovers to points. That's what you want. They did it. And I gave it to him.
The extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program
Oh, you missed the block. Bloom would have been gone.
Be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything.
Gotta get the ball back out there because the post is not good, so let's put it in there. Let them know you're not afraid.
He'll start this drive
Or-
firing. He wants to take the top off.
Drogsma. Is he gonna take the tackle? Gotta hop.
Touchdown Wolverines.
Just like that, we're back in it.
For 6.
Just like that, we're back.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw.
Sometimes you just gotta hit it hard.
In points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered
Wobbly
all over
one.
this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback.
I think the palms weren't synced up with the game audio, but
After that,
you get it.
Saints are tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return,
All right.
but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy,
We're
David,
back,
they
ready
would
to
love
attack.
to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job.
That
on the
counter
last
run, let me
drive.
get there.
Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense.
I think I'm just gonna run here. Just keep more guys in the box. Seems like they're gonna keep running until we stop it.
Off the play
Yep.
fake. Pressure coming. What precise
There we go, good pressure on the quarterback.
Sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
Let's show cover 4. But play the hard flat.
Rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Diggs.
Stand here. There we go.
And this is
I would appreciate a spot animation, but
And how
good enough.
loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans
No
are
fake,
going
'cause they're in the
absolutely
spread.
nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the
Oh, this
snap
is a
count,
good
it messes
punt,
with
actually.
communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
I thought I could break the
They'll get
tackle.
down and put a
Couldn't.
stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They torched this defense
Deep
with an
post.
explosive pass.
Deep post to go there.
Last time out, let's see if they go right back at him.
They left him solo again. Let's see. Woo!
Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room.
The boy is fast.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's solo coverage out there,
This
man.
offense is so
Can't keep
good.
doing
They
it.
can hurt you in so many
Can't keep
different
doing
ways,
it.
And they do it so so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives.
We're supposed to be a running offense, and y'all just leaving our wide receivers out there solo.
That's why they're a top 10 offense.
Man. Now that one's a tight spiral. He's got way more composed. Wouldn't be surprised if they shuffle the safeties onto that side, give him a little bit of shade.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing.
I should have stayed with them.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
All right, I'll play this safety. Come down to help.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
Yep, I was still there anyway if you didn't get the tackle, man. Look at that. Swarming to the ball as a team. I love it.
You want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses.
Cover 4 drop. Let's hope our 3-man rush can get there. They tend to not, but it's okay.
Balance, you at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
All right, held him long enough. Now things are getting back to clicking. Defense getting some confidence. Offense getting confidence.
Third and long situation.
Good things are going to happen.
The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rush.
All right, you're trying to pin us on the left side. Turn it back to the right. Oh, snap.
And as a result, now fourth down.
I was prepared that he was going to be wide, unblocked. I would have just spun on him. Right, they got 4 in the box.
Touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these
God,
guys
they can get open.
Space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense, this court.
Going deep.
Testing that cornerback like this is it's highly unfair, but
And I know most
in real life, this is exactly what you would do.
Taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
Yeah, he's been on fire getting cooked today.
Second down for this offense.
All right, not enough guys here in the box, so I'm
leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep moving.
keep going. Good 10-yard run.
For a first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality.
Now they got me 2 high safeties, so you know we can't air it out now.
It's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's
we got a holding call. Man, that was such a good run.
Here recently, a lot of success too.
That's good. Yeah.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Just gonna run it again.
They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. They'll go to the ground.
I tried to juke him.
And he'll find enough running room.
Probably should have spun or juked to the outside instead of inside.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Power. Oh, man, they missed him in the hole, but there's a lot of good stuff going on there.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third,
Still
fourth,
Sale.
late ball
All
games,
right.
they tend to turn into
I think
bigger
Sale's
runs.
gonna get open for me.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you
Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Fires to the wide out.
Maybe we don't go.
And
Yeah.
the ball is
Overcharged it and he underthrew it
Didn't
under
get a chance
pressure.
to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Tried to force. I was looking at that route the whole time. I should have probably threw it somewhere else and just tucked it.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
We'll be all right. A free safety. Okay. Oh no, a clean pocket. I just held it too long. That's on me. Pure user error.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last.
There we go. Send the heat, baby. Send the heat.
What a great play. Winning
Power.
one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack.
Is that power?
Effort is gonna
I didn't take time to remember these guys' numbers like I should have.
100,000 plus Michigan Wolverines
Oh, the Stanford.
are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
They'll try to put
Some little
it in
extra,
drive
no.
this time on
2-minute
second
warning.
down from the 22.
All right, they went empty.
The clock
Okay.
has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down now after the sack. Back to throw, it's Diggs.
There we go.
Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I guess now they decided to run the ball. The CPU logic got a little confused here. It's like hurry up to keep going because 2 minutes, but realize it's 3rd and 12. We're gonna run it.
Third
Oh,
and
they're
long,
passing it.
he'll try to throw for it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! A lot of guys over here. There we go.
That left side.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Man, they're
Fourth down,
kicking it down this left side.
sends it the other way.
I mean, right side.
Make its way
They're right, my
out of
left.
bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that.
Everybody's good, but
You're
Dynasty
dang right.
for the
Clear
most part.
mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads
There we
to
go.
more mistakes, Jesse.
Give him a
You
little,
gotta
give him a
just
nice little.
and move on.
And I think the coaching
Hit him with the
staff
Derrick
can help
Henry.
too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And they'll line up from the
So
31
we got
on first down.
the clears out. I'll throw it to him. Yep.
Gets it out fast.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Now on second down. He'll do it himself.
This is as a QB wrap. I shouldn't have pulled it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
How great is it to be an offensive coordinator having a quarterback like this? Because he can go and generate first downs with throwing the ball and running the ball. It seems like there's nothing this kid can't do.
And the Wolverines.
Go Moultrie, get out here, get another one.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're looking to get the edge. With
Man, not enough guys out there. I probably should have cut it up
And they'll
sooner.
bring him to the ground after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Whoa,
Picked
whoa.
up 2 yards on
Things
that
are looking a
last
little
one.
hazy over there.
On second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Whew. Keep blocking. Yeah, there we go. That's why I'm my tight ends, my slot receivers. Look at that. Look at that. Had that man in the jaws of life downfield. Blocking downfield. Look at this. Look at this. The meanness. See, do I have... No, it's not in here. Speed option. Actually.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal.
It's faking the jet
Fast motion
motion.
from the offense.
Handoff. There we go. Tutty.
Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to
Give me more, baby. Give me more.
like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive.
Confidence is way, way, way up.
Not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown.
Moultrie getting busy. Lloyd gonna get busy next. It's a party.
That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Gotta get him more yards though. But excuse me.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're just about ready to kick it away. Bringing it out.
Oh, there we go, getting down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
All right, I'm in here. Ah, I missed my tackle, but I stayed in there. High motor, hustle. Yep, they're gonna nail it out anyway. So get to halftime.
That's gonna wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and
averaging 50 yards a catch is nuts.
in Ann Arbor.
But hey, that's what he's done.
No better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been
Juzma definitely has.
and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they
This is
better
the play.
find his
Yeah, this is the play.
And with that,
My Titan was just putting that man in a hurt locker downfield. Put all your tight ends as your slot receiver. Sounds like a new strat, a new meta, as the kids say.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Yeah, he's just gonna nail this.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the
Woo!
football.
And the pressure
Long time to develop. A lot of time to get the sack.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back.
Dorian Boyce under pressure, man. Got that man under pressure.
And get home, and they did there on third down.
Sandwich meat.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18.
All right.
From the gun, running back.
Knew I had a good idea that they might try a run play here or there.
For a short pickup.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long.
Now let's show cover 4, double bracket.
Push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
There we go.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Screenplay.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
We got enough guys out there. All right.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
They kick it down the opposite side on me because
for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt.
Variably up the middle.
Active today, and no
You
doubt
see,
he's
I wanted someone to block him on the left, and I could go under.
Some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the
Got Lloyd out here. Let him get one.
Great job taking
Maybe.
apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really
Yep,
did.
he getting one.
I mean, that was a master class of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a
There we go.
defense. You'll take these kind of gains.
Moultrie's right back in.
Keep running the football this way.
This is basically
You're gonna keep moving the
my
sticks.
choice,
You're
but
gonna keep driving this
gonna run it.
defense back, so keep at it with
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Ball is at the 42-yard line.
Deep one. Drove some more go there.
Third and short. Off play action.
Oh no, safety's over there.
And that one's
that was just a straight fly rod. That's money. Getting a little greedy here. Want to keep the drive going, so.
Short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Let's see if I can get this off.
The absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down.
Get to X or circle.
He'll try to throw.
Yep, let's go X. I did too much, threw it too hard.
Turns it over in their own end. The Illinois offense
So me.
returns to the field.
More user error.
Stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
And I swung back the other way.
Nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Back to pass, it's Diggs. They're trying to get to it.
Yep, coverage stack. There we go.
Defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great.
Terrence Barnes,
Big,
all right.
Strong. Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game.
No, I'll just go for the block this time.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Into the end zone.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on.
Trying to get the offense going now.
There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be
Through the
nice
hole.
to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off.
Could have bounced it probably, but take the yards. 4 on first down. Can't complain. Did not complain.
You're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I feel good about this.
One back in the backfield against the carry.
Wiggled too much before I even got the ball.
His way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short
Do anything.
from the 26.
Not even gonna fake like it's a pass play. We're running it again. Oh, outside. Let's bounce. What? How did he speed up so much?
Let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Trying to figure out how that man sped up on me so much.
And the offense will stay on
All
the
right.
field. Do you think they're just going to try to make
Cover.
the defense jump?
No jumping. We running it.
The give and the run on 4th down.
Look at Lloyd getting through there, just getting slippery for me, man.
The 1st down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end,
there we go.
it really ain't nothing anymore.
Probably could have juked him on the outside, but
behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On 2nd down, he'll fire.
Should have let it in front of him.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
There we go. Ah, man, he came up quick.
And the defense
Willie keeps fighting, man.
Where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now.
There we go.
Oh,
man.
Each offense, the zone read has become. We're seeing
keep fighting. Gotta keep fighting.
Now, that is a staple of the sport.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, man.
And they try
Oh, man, he's lucky he got there because that was a great hole.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Oh, man, he almost threw that to our opponent.
Played 3 quarters. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Check my phone.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work.
4 down territory. Oh, man. Should have just gave it to him.
When he loses 4 on the carry. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Too much sauce, maybe? Maybe not. Yep.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive.
Outside zone. If that was inside, he may have turned something up.
Too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Diggs. Looking left. He's got it.
Good throw.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
Give to the running back.
Should have dove instead of trying to conserve the tackle.
Really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot
in there, man.
Maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Michigan has long had defenses built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do.
A few more guys in the box.
That's what I like. I like the.
He unleashes a
Oh, my safety was spreading at the wrong second, but we get. But ooh, got the animation. He got there.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there in this situation. You know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah. So what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DB.
There we go. Try to turn my boy into a victim. They went there twice. The highest disrespect you can give a DB. Throwing at him twice. He came to the occasion, man. Hey.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the
I didn't even get some points. Get that extra blowout bonus for the game.
You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT.
Get the Moultrie some carries. Let's just get this thing popping. Got the Argentine, as I like to call him. If you read his last name, you know exactly what I mean by that.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory.
Not gonna throw the exit.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if
man.
a touchdown their last possession.
Oh my God. Moultrie does not want to go down by any means.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's out there. I see him. But fuck it.
The give to the
Oh, man. Oh, if he hits that linebacker, we're to the races.
To extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was
flipping it immediately.
Nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Here's the handoff.
Running behind my guy.
Get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get
I got a
in
weak
third
side.
area, listen, you got to
Straight up weak side call. Well, first we'll start here. Good.
Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
This offense
No, I think he beats him. I think he beats him on the outside. Oh crap! I didn't think he broke in the route that quickly. Hey, I'm fucking up. I am fucking up.
Line gets set, first down.
Crowd's not as hyped as they need to be.
It's Diggs. Getting some heat.
There we go. Cover everyone.
They'll line up for a second down play.
So Mabel.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. Finally run out of bounds.
He was in bounds on that, okay.
Offense rolling with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sidelines, save some clock.
There we go. We're all in here. No more running.
The catch getting out of bounds, and this drive is off to a pretty good start.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw.
Didn't think he'd run the out route. I should have been sitting on it. Oh, but he's out.
Signal that he's out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the
There we go.
side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even
So
more
cover
difficult.
two.
You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On fourth down, going to the air.
See?
He'll take another shot.
It's crowded back there.
Incomplete on
That was so
fourth
close.
down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the
With
offense,
them.
you know exactly.
I got Lloyd in here for the mulch man.
Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop,
Ooh.
and get this ball back to my
All right.
offense.
And I think if you're the head coach,
Stop
defensively,
Kashim a little bit.
obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using.
There we go. Get the first.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
Do it again with the counter
This
run.
offense with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock.
There we
They
go.
knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Let's see if we can get it off.
Second down. Let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Oh, he tosses it back. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
This one, I'm guessing, yep.
Flea flicker, you're looking for an explosive play, and that's exactly what they got. One-on-one, wide open. You get the pitch from the running back, you let her fly.
All right, they got a guy out there on him, so
Nice job by the running back.
stretch the strong side.
Sells it a little bit, flips it. Then you got to block. Everybody's got to block up, hold it for a little while longer.
Oh, no.
Sell it, make the delivery down the field. Nice job creating.
I had it. I fucked it up.
Nice creative play.
He should have been in.
And the defense gets him out
That's all on me.
and they're set up.
Let me just give him another play.
They've got it down to the 3.
Moultrie should have got the touchdown there, but I messed that up.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Gotta dance to the music, baby.
With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And what can you say about this offense in this
Might
game?
need to find a way to get another touchdown.
Done enough to win week in, week out.
Just to make sure I get that blowout bonus in recruiting.
But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Lining up to tackle
105.
that lead.
Get steady. Probably need, yeah, supercharge it.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
This happens when I don't score for a while. I just,
Kevin Connor's in the studio.
I fuck it up.
An under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but
Oh, they're playing FCS.
You'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it up. He lobs one high down the left side. And now
I was gonna switch to Pickett, but
tried to hit him with a
I didn't
big
think I'd
first down.
make it there in time.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Pressure in his face, and he
Oh.
lets it fly.
Somehow they got out of his hands. Okay.
Close on that one as he got drilled
Gun
trying to
Rowdies.
deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Let's go double
They line
bracket.
up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's Diggs.
Whoa. Whoa.
A deep
Oh,
throw as the
shit.
clock winds down. He's got it up to 25. And
Damn.
the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way.
Damn.
Touchdown, Illinois.
Because that three-man rush needs some work.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right.
Man,
to win
guess
this
we double bracketed the wrong person, huh?
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the
And they're going to go onside, of course.
strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. He's able
There
to
we go.
grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time
Oh, no.
this drive.
No
Timeout
time
called
left,
there by
goddamn.
The defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker
All right.
off the edge and make the count 5.
See if Moultrie still got it. Still got a little bit more in the tank.
His speed, his flexibility, he's too much for a lot
He
of
might
his
not.
offensive
Oh,
linemen to
shit.
handle.
He's
They
knocked
trying though.
down in the backfield. He'll lose
They trying to fuck up my visit.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Let's go.
Makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And
there
that
we go.
running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip
Oh,
off
he's
the
hurting.
with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up.
There we go. There we go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
I guess why not? See what they're offering. To say should be a 2-point play. I'll go with this one.
2-point try.
Get him moving out here.
He'll set up to throw.
There we go.
2-point try is good as they build on this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things.
Let's see if we mess around and get a safety.
Sacked at the 7. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Diggs.
Oh, overran that one.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the that people aren't going to.
Called it.
Backwards, you have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense
he hurt.
smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone.
Ooh.
Safety, baby.
Powell with the spin move. That was not Powell, that was Stanford.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33.
Give him one last run. I'll do a zone option.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll run the option. Now the
Oh, lost a lot of yards on that one.
his way forward. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes.
Oh, I didn't give him any catches in the second half. Damn.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make
The poise is there. Leadership, maybe not. Few too many bad throws.
That's going to do it.
But also realizing I can't use him like I use other QBs. He's a little bit not as equipped. Accuracy a little bit lower, so you know, can't hold it for as long as I'm used to. Pretty nice addition to the game because it makes every quarterback feel a little different. 2 picks, 2 tuds. 9 of 19. Ugh. Because if we can flip to the other side, let's see what we got. 11 to 25, so 2 bad QBs. Making the game tighter than it needs to be. Alright. 122 for 3 touchdowns. Let's go, Billy. Lloyd got 18 on the ground, so gotta get Kashin a little more in there for his senior year. Gotta let him know he's still one of the guys. Let's move on to the next week and watch our ranking go up. There we go. Another one. Another one. Another one. Hopefully I didn't lose one. I did not. Oh. Alright. Alright. I might lose some of these guys who are in second place who reached their top 3 scores, but championship contender, we're at number 12. Oh, we moved all the way up to number 15. Good grief. Things went poorly for somebody. Let's see here. Still winnable. Still winnable. I have to pour a lot into some of these guys to try to make it out. Let's see what I can do. See what I can do. Terrence Barnes had himself a game. Big 10 Defensive Player of the Week. Alright. Alright. Oh, we might be Game of the Week. Let's see. Number 16 versus number 15. That's a little hard to beat. That's a good helping. That's a good serving. And we are not the best serving of the week, apparently. Number 19 versus number 5. Alright, I'll give it to him. Fair enough. 5-0 versus 3-1. It's a lot better than 3-2 versus 4-0. I'll give it to him. But at least we're getting recognized. Things are feeling good, looking good. I wanted to write that to it, we didn't have to click on the page. Let's see, those Washington wideouts are getting busy, good grief. Let me just check at where Mr. Moultrie is at in terms of rushing stats on the season, where he ranks up against some of the best in the nation. Averaging 110 yards per game. Lloyd's at 50 yards per game. Look at that. We were such a wonderful team. Let's scroll on down. Let's see. Start with let's go NCAA or conference first. Gotta remember. There we go. Let's see where we're at. Moultrie in the top 10. Rushing yards total. Number 3 in yards per game.